Do you feel like America is at a point, as far as race relations are concerned, where an African American candidate has a chance to be president?
I think he has a very strong chance to be president. I hope, I don't know, as a country, and there are issues with different race, skinheads and the Klan and stuff, I think it's going to be tough for him. But I'd like to think that Americans are intelligent enough to accept a black president.
What about a female vice president?
Oh, I think that's awesome. I think that, I'm not sure that Palin is the one that I would vote for, although I think she's a charming woman, and I think she's very charismatic. I'm not sure that the thing I look at is the fact she's probably very qualified to be a vice president, but if something were to happen to McCain, I'm not sure that I think she's qualified to be president.
As far as Senator Biden on the Obama-Biden ticket, is he qualified to be president?
I think so. I know very little about him, but just the little bit that I've learned in the last couple of weeks, I really do. I think he could step up and take over as and actually I think from what I understand, he covers Obama's weaknesses really well as far as foreign policy and stuff. I think he's very qualified for that.
Are age and gender of the candidates going to be a factor in the way you make your decision? Is Senator Obama too young? Is Senator McCain too old?
I don't think Obama's too young at all. I think he's well educated, and I think he's got some experience under his belt. And I think a person can govern just like they can work the corporate offices at a younger age. I'm a little concerned about McCain's age simply because if something were to happen to him health-wise, Palin would step in as president, and I'm not sure that. So his age that's the only way. I mean, I'm sure the age shouldn't be, but he's old, and I'm just a little concerned with that.
Has the U.S. come far enough, in your opinion, in race relations that you think an African American is a viable candidate for the presidency?
I think anybody can be a candidate for the presidency. It doesn't really matter the color, as long as they know what they're doing. They have the experience, and they have the integrity and the honesty to do it. Aside
from race, are age and gender factors in your decision-making process? So Senator McCain at 71 or 72, you think just as viable as Senator Obama at 45, 47?
Well, McCain, I feel, does have more experience. He's older. They always say the older the wiser, so we'll see.
As far as the United States is concerned, do you believe that we as a country have come far enough that an African American candidate is a viable candidate for president?
Oh, I think so. I don't really care that he's African American. He could be green for all I care. I think either one of them could be a good president. I just need to know more about them before I make a decision.
Now, you say you could vote for an African American candidate. What about your coworkers and the folks you know around? Are they prepared to take that step?
I've had several people tell me that they feel like Obama could be a good president. Not, the fact that he's African American not having anything to do with it, but that they're afraid of what the society could do if he is elected because he's African American. Me personally, I don't care. It doesn't affect my decision whatsoever.
As far as your decision are concerned, are age and gender factors in who you're going to vote for? For instance, Senator McCain, if elected, would be the oldest elected president in American history at 72. Senator Obama, 47-ish. Is Senator Obama too young? Is Senator McCain too old? Do you believe that Governor Palin, as a woman, has the cred it takes to run this nation?
I think she could be a good president. Just from, and I didn't know anything about her until he chose her, like a lot of people who had never heard of her because she's in Alaska and we're here. I think she could be a good president. I don't feel like Obama's too young. Kennedy wasn't too young, and he was a good president.
So age, gender, race,
that has absolutely nothing to do with it as far as I'm concerned.